with only 17,000 original miles. Ooh, he likes it.
This is Chad Dalton. It looks like Murphy's joining us today too. But we're going to check out this 1972 Chevelle with only 17,000 original miles. Pretty remarkable car. This is a neat car, and just the fact that it's this original is pretty spectacular. Original paint on the car too. We buffed it out. It looks really good, but you can just see its age as you look close, you know, in that original paint.
And I hate saying the word original paint, but I'm almost positive this one is. We did, like Dalton said, we buffed it out, and it's original lacquer still back in the day, and I don't see anywhere it's been repainted. Super sweet car.
Okay, quick timeout.
Factory 307, numbers matching motor. I wish it was a 350, but at this stage in the game, what's the difference really? 307, 2-barrel, numbers matching engine, 17,000 miles on that. Runs excellent. We'll take it down the road here pretty quick, but this little Chevelle just scoots right down the road and does it very well.
Yeah. But what's remarkable is just like how somebody kept this thing for so long and put virtually no miles on it when you look at how old this thing is.
Look at the grill. I mean, even
crazy.
The grill and bumpers are excellent. Tail lights, headlight rings are still gorgeous. Bottom of the hood, paint is still great on that as well. Just how that hood closes. I mean, we just let it go, and,
and everything
gaps are awesome.
Yeah, I was just going to say that everything lines up like it did, you know, from the factory. It's never
Back
really
of the
been
hood is awesome here. There's a couple, I suppose the worst part on the car is just a little bit of bare metal right here. And then around the back window, I'm just going to jump right to that. On the back window, surface rust right here, right along there.
And it just kind of makes sense to have some of that stuff, you know?
Yeah,
otherwise,
and it can easily be fixed. I can take it to our, you know, we could have took it to the body shop and did that, but man, it's being original, I just wanted to put it out there the exact same way. Trunk lid is excellent. Original jack instruction. All the factory speckling. There's your mat. We did take as much of the mat we could off, but I wanted to leave that original speckling there. Still has the spare that it came with from the factory. Your jack and everything's there.
just crazy. Original quarters, you can still see the stampings there on the top. There's so many opportunities with this car. You know, a guy could do pretty much whatever. It's a perfect blank slate if you wanted to restore one and have just a super solid car you don't have to do much body work to. Or you could just drive it like it is, take it to shows, people will flock to it.
I would leave it the way it is. I mean, if you want,
too.
you could do something a little different, make a sleeper out of it, but I like it just the way it is.
It's just so rare to find one in this condition.
As we look up and down the sides, the paint and body look super straight on it. Nice and solid here. We'll start kind of at the back. Very solid here. A couple tiny little rock chips there. Over the wheel well is great. In front of the rear quarter is awesome. It's got just a little bit of paint missing here, and that's all that little surface rust is, just a little bit of surface rust where the paint's chipped off. Bottom of the door does not have a blister, neither does the lower fender. If you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're gonna see about 15 to 20 photos of the undercarriage, and you can see all the original green paint still on the floor pans of this remarkably kept time capsule.
That's crazy. Even these stickers still on it. You know, the oil change sticker's a little faded, but just neat that stuff's never been removed.
Corner of the door just like they should be. Bottom, a little bit of surface rust, but it's all solid. Door panel's in excellent shape. All your window felts and rubbers are still the same ones they came with from the factory. They've never been changed out. Right here, something must have spilt on. Well, here's what it is. It's from lubing it up in grease and stuff over the years. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you got some little paint chipped and gone right there. Original interior as well. Look at the seats, carpet, steering wheel. It's just fantastic.
Yeah, you can just see like a tiny skosh of like fade that kind of tells its age, but it looks damn near brand new still.
Yeah, Jay did a great job detailing it and cleaning it. Looks like just maybe like one little, should probably take that out. It's just a little tiny stitch. It's not come all the way off, but it's got just a little fabric there. Headliner's perfect. It's never had a mouse in it, no mouse holes, no mouse smell. And that's always a very important thing to ask when you're buying a classic car is, I know it's always kind of stupid, but I always ask a customer, hey, does it smell like mice in there at all? The GM seat belts are all the original ones as well. 17,929 miles. You can be the one to put 18,000 miles on this beauty.
That's crazy.
The dash is absolutely gorgeous. Original owner's manual in here. We do have a notarized thing as well from the previous owner and stating about all the mileage. Here is, Protecto plate and all the original emissions stuff. Look at that. Is this the extra set of keys, maybe? Or no? Front license plate. Look at that. Your front license plate screws are still there, Dalton.
That's crazy.
Never been used, probably. You're not crazy.
Makes you wonder what happened to this thing. Because it clearly wasn't just parked in an old, rundown barn either, the way it's held up.
And look at even the seatbelt plastic holders. A lot of times that plastic and stuff just kind of warps. Rear view mirror is perfectly tight.
When you honk that horn, you scared the shit out of Murphy.
Murph. It doesn't take much to scare Murphy.
No.
He is the coward of the county. Check that out. It's been sitting here all night. Obviously, it's a heated, but we didn't pre-start it or anything. Original AM radio works. Heater fan works. Dash lights all work.
Even I noticed when I moved it before, the seatbelt buzzer works. When you put it in gear if you don't have your seatbelt on.
Oh, that's annoying. It does definitely work. Look at that. Cigarette lighter works. Wow. This thing is awesome, huh?
Runs like a top.
Oh, man. Bottom of the door is just tucked in there awesome, just like it should be. I forgot to mention, if you guys want them, it came with the original steel wheels with
the
dog dish hubcaps. That's how the car came. Don't know, I'm sure the tires have been changed before, but I don't think they're the original tires still. But anyway, they come with it.
We put different wheels and tires
on.
on.
We put these wheels and tires on. We had them in stock here, and they're in great shape. So back bumper looks awesome. Very, very nice. Not pitted or anything really that I can see. Little scratch here, and there's some scratches and stuff. I mean, hell, it's original paint. Another scratch right here is probably the worst scratch. But there's your original primer right there, that brown. The door's tucked in perfectly, so is the fender and rocker, and what a fantastic ride, Dalton. Tires are awesome, BFG raised white letters. 235/70 15s. Behind the rear wheel and in front of the wheel all looks good. Little paint chips right there. This is just a Chevelle that you don't have to make any excuses for. That's what I like about these low mileage cars.
Yeah.
Even the rubbers are still pliable. Look at that.
Really neat.
Back seat is excellent. Passenger seat is fantastic. Yeah, the windows all go up and down super smooth. The rubbers are even good here.
And the glass is clean.
We're going to go ahead and take this thing for a ride here in just a few minutes, so you'll know how nice it drives. Let's do it, huh?
Right now we're behind the wheel of this beauty.
Seatbelt buzzer works, and I don't know how. It must have some sort of a sensor.
Because even the passenger side,
yeah, and you're in here
I'm
now,
just
it's doing
holding
it.
mine right now, kind of cheating, but if I let it go and you put it in gear, it still works. That's actually nuts to me how no one's ever unhooked that.
That's crazy. So we kind of went through everything works, and now they're outside. We're going to get a good station here.
Played by Josh Radnor.
Guys, this is, like I said, no excuse car. Speedometer is going to work great here. So does our indicator. So many times on these Chevelles, the indicator just doesn't hook up and work. It's 12 below zero?
12 below zero, so none of these, I'm not expected to run perfect in this kind of weather. Hell, my newer truck didn't run very good this morning.
Yeah. As far as the speedometer works perfect, nice and tight. I better be careful too. Here's your brakes though. No pull left to right, absolutely perfect. Steering wheel's excellent. Seats super comfortable too, huh?
Yeah, they are. I mean, it's not just, this thing is, I'll say it over and over, it's just kind of remarkable.
Just even your back. I mean, I've been in a lot of restored Chevelles, and just the original seats, just super comfortable on your back. You sit up nice and straight. Here's what I want to say, 307, who gives a shit? Look at this, 60, 65.
This is at -14. Imagine what it's going to run like at 70, what do you call it?
70 degrees?
I forget what that's even called anymore. It's been cold here for so long.
Oh my gosh.
I forget how to say 70 degrees.
We're doing 62 mile an hour. Kickdown works just right down to second.
It goes down the road perfect, not
Going
a
back
rattle,
up
a shake.
to 70 mile an hour up to 30. Isn't this fantastic?
No wind noise at all.
Nothing. Nothing.
This thing is impressive as hell.
Kickdown again.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, whoever buys this, I wouldn't let that 307, 350, it's not going to run really any different. It's still a 2-barrel. Goes down the road fantastic, runs excellent. I wouldn't change a thing on this. Maybe put dual exhaust on it down the road and have it sound a little different, but other than that, man, leave it alone.
Enjoy it. 70 miles an hour, it just feels like we're riding a new Cadillac. Just comfortable as hell.
Now we're
not a
doing
rattle.
75, pushing 80 right now. Look at this.
That's wild. Man, check this thing out on the site, coyoteclassics.com. I'll put the link down in the comment section of the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
It's something special.
Yeah, it is.